welcome. Come on in. You guys over on Facebook, we've been working on this amazing um Happy Camper Junk Journal. Um I used a kit from my sweet friend at the Sweet Pea Emporium. The kit is actually called a Camping Paradise Journal Kit. Let's see. I will not be able to put the link in the description or in the video right now. It is in the comment, not the comments, the description, of the video. So you can go check out my sweet friend over at the Sweet Pea Emporium, and you guys can grab the printable there. So this started out as a Facebook Live during an event yesterday. So much fun, so much fun. Larry gave me the idea to add glitter to the flames, and we have some little sparks that maybe popped up there. And this was yesterday's live. It is all in one playlist here on YouTube. If you are new to my channel here at YouTube, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we can hang out more and you can get all of the crafty goodness all in one place. This book here is in a playlist now called Happy Camper Journal, and you guys can check out all the videos there. So yesterday I did everything. I did not show how to do the cover, so I'm debating filming a cover sequence so that you can see what the cover is made out of. It is my typical soft cover journal, so it's made from a 9 by 12 white envelope, and we use some soft stuff, some felt to give it a little cushion. We created this to have some pockets here and a pocket there. We're going to put some things in there, and let's just take a look at this beautiful journal together. The kit itself is amazing, you guys. I just want to say that kudos to Samantha at the Sweet Pea Emporium, and I get nothing by using this kit. I purchased the kit myself. It is just a kit that I absolutely fell in love with almost right away, and it does most of the work for you. It's got lines for journaling. I thought I was gonna sneeze. You guys probably all thought I was frozen. It's got beautiful background papers that you can use, different ephemera pieces. It's amazing, an amazing kit, you guys. So we did put in some, I literally only added 2 pieces of outside paper for this junk style journal. I hate to even call it a junk journal because it's just so pretty. The fabric that is the dragonflies came from Hobby Lobby. This fabric that is here is actually an old dresser scarf that had some crocheted uh tatting, I want to say, and that's what this is from. And the rest of it is just beautiful, guys. Just an absolutely beautiful kit with amazing campers and tents and all kinds of things. So hello, Dawn. It's got pockets. Uh-oh, did I glue that in there by mistake? I might have, you guys. Oh, I'll have to fish it out then. I think I glued it down. Oh, there we go. And then we added some pretty pieces from an old Brownie Girl Scout handbook that I had. And today over on my Facebook Live, we added this triple pocket sequence that has some double-sided tags with it. Again, plenty of places to write, plenty of places to add some photos. Again, with the loveliness. So you can check out all of the videos. If you're not following me on Facebook, you should be, because I do a lot of live videos over on Facebook, you guys. And more campers. Who cooks in a cast iron Dutch oven when they go camping? I know I do. Not everyone does, but I'm just curious who does that. Okay, I have one of these little tabbies, and I was wanting to put it kind of at the top, but was looking for more of a plain sort of place to go with it. You know what? We're going to go right here with it. I'm just going to put this tabber right here. Again, it's a beautiful piece from the kit. And I cut it out ahead of time so we can do all the fun things today. Do-do-do. Oops, my glue is doing the glue grabbing thing. Okay, there we go. That's in place. Yikes. Do not want to glue things together, you guys. Do not want to do that. Okay. Anyways, we were back here a bit. We showed you that one. I showed you these ones. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Lisa Kid. So who cooks in a cast iron Dutch oven when they go camping? Here's a camping bingo card. Some charms in this book. We did this. We're going to go ahead. We're going to create the other side of this for here today. Today, maybe. Maybe we won't. Maybe because I have some envelope things that I want to do as well and get those stuck in these pages that are like this. Lots of fun stuff in this journal. I love these writing pages. And they're just such pretty things. Simply being joyful is all you need. Happy camping. Lots of fun. So these had some decorative sides and they had some plain papers in the kit. So you could do either. And what I did was I just printed the pretty stuff on the back of a plain piece. Just to make it super duper fun. So I have something I'm thinking I want to do here, but I'm not, I'm back and forth about it. So I think what I have to do is I have to create what I want to put here. And let's do that after we get this part done. So this all ties close with this camouflage lace that I got at the flea market, but originally came from Walmart. So good luck if you can find it. Let us know because I'm not sure if you can find it anymore. All right, so we're going to start out with this and we're going to glue this right over the top of that lace. Okay, and I'm going to let this hang over and this hang over to do all the things, you guys, because it's going to turn out super cute. So let's do just a line of this straight down. And we're going to press that into place. And don't worry, we're going to add some other things to it to make it all pretty because we're going to put this over the top. This is a beautiful camping scene. I printed this one on cardstock so that I could add it as a decorative piece to the back side of this journal, which is what I wanted to do. Okay, and then we're just going to flop this over here and press that down. Now you can take some pretty trim, some lacy trim, and we're going to add some here. And we're going to add some along here, but I don't want to cover up that fringy part. I want to let the fringy part happen. So we're going to do this to here. This to there and let the fringies happen. Hello, not in cast iron, but my mother and I used to cook. Oh, in the motorhome. Yeah. I don't know either, right? Because you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to cook and drive. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're just going to glue this down. Some pretty lace. And I realize when I add this on here, it's going to cover some of that up. But that's okay. I'm okay with it covering some of it up. And then I have an envelope that I definitely want to work on here so that we can get it into this book. There's a couple of really cool envelopes in this kit. Now, you don't have to use all of the stuff from the kit in your journal, but I mean, you will want to. But the designer of this kit made it so easy for us to do all things junk journaling here, okay? So we're just going to add this right on there and press it down. And I might take some of the stickles that we used on the front cover, and I might just do some of the stars in the sky just to give it that little like glittery kind of fun fanfare type thing that we had going on the front cover. And Well, let me just set this to the side so we can start working on one of the covers. Hang on, I got to put something heavy on top of it so it holds it down and the glue grabs and does all the things. Okay, so in this kit, there's like several, there's a lot. There's a lot in this kit. I have not even started to scratch the surface on some of this stuff. No kidding. Oh, and now I have glue on me. Okay, so this has an envelope with it. Envelope B has these like little folding tags to go inside of this. So this is one envelope that we could potentially make for this journal. Here's another one, envelope A, and it has also a folding tag to add into the pocket there where you'll get to see some of that goodness. And then these are just tags for wherever you want to stick tags. So there's those two, and then there are three. There's three like actual just envelopes that you can put into belly band, or sorry, there are two envelopes. Why did I think there were three? I'm not sure. But there's also these little file folders, and you can tuck these into pockets in different places. I'm not big on the file folder thing, but that's a me thing and not a designer thing. So let's see what everyone's saying. Watching on the big screen. Sandy, are you having popcorn? Hi, Lori Elliott and Judy Moore. Hello to Carol Maloney. And Karen Whitworth is here. My friends from Facebook, Lisa Kidd, Dawn Riley. Hello to Debbie. Guys, I'm so glad that you're here. Patty Wayford, Missy Harrington, Carrie King Hall, and Janet. Janet is here. Who else is watching on the big screen? So these envelopes here, I probably am going to do at least one. And I really, really like this one with that kind of like watermarked tent. So I'm probably going to fussy cut this out, glue this together, put some of my, where is it? Some of my lined paper that I get from Temu. Hi, Diana Barker. Put some of this into the envelope and stick it into a belly band or something within the book. So that I'm probably not even going to do. No popcorn, but waiting on dinner. Gotcha, girl. So you can do that with any of these, actually. And it's just a matter of just folding it up like an envelope. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to one. If I quit yapping and start crafting, right? Okay, so you just got to fussy cut, you guys. And I was gonna do it before I came on live, and I honestly, listen, Jimmy Lou laid down because she's been having some long days. So, some long days. So I'm just cutting this out right there. This is envelope A, and then there's a tag A. So there's envelope and a tag. There's also some little things here that you can add onto the cover of the little envelope. And that would look really cute too. I was going to get out some plastic, and I didn't do it. So maybe I'm not going to do that. I was going to put some plastic behind the little window, and I just think I'm not going to do that. All right, so Larry is talking to our son on the phone. He started a new job. My older son, not my younger son, not the one who's getting married soon. So if you hear him talking, that's who he's talking. He is not talking to me, you guys. Just so you know, he's not talking to me. So I'm just cutting. That's what we're doing right now. Oh, I can't wait to see the folio that she is designing to go along with this kit. I may have to go check that out. Josh, yeah. Watching from the hotel room. No big screen. Oh, well, that's all right. Guys, I might be having my first hotel live. I don't know if anyone's ever watched me from a hotel before or not. How exciting is that? All right, so I'm just lining this up, you guys, to score it right there. So this is going to fold, right? And we're just going to line this up. You know what? I'm not going to line that up. I'm just going to fold it. You know why? Because I line it up, I'm just going to make a mess. I know it. All right. I mean, if I score it. Fold that over. just folding these over. There are dotted lines for you to fold on. This kit is so easy to use, you guys. If you haven't grabbed one, you can check it out on in the description of these videos. There is, I think I just maybe miss where I need for that to go. I don't know. Go figure. Go figure. That's okay. We'll just trim it with the scissors like I did the other ones. So we're going to glue those down, you guys. But before we glue it down, we want to cut this out. So you have a couple of options here. You can use an X-Acto knife and a blade. I mean a ruler. And line it up there. And just trim it out, okay? You can use your scoring board if you want to. You know what? This is a brand new scoring board. I need to not do this on there. Hang on one second, you guys. Let's not do that on there. So just line this up and just cut away. Okay. So just like so, right? Line this up here. Do the same thing. Be careful with it. Whoops. Be careful with an X-Acto knife that you don't take off part of your finger. Remember, you need all of your fingers for crafting. And blood does not go good on any book unless you're doing a Halloween book. Just saying. Okay, and then you just pop these out, you guys. And then you have this little window, which is kind of cool. Now, I don't ink much, but on this, because I printed on white, I am going to ink it on the inside. Just because, see that little bit of white edging right there? No, listen, I was dyeing fabrics for the wedding coming up. So, if you all are seeing blue finger dye, that's what it is. All right, so we're just going to ink this right around there, you guys, and it'll take away any of that white and kind of just blend up in. I was starting to type out Jimmy Lou, not see how I caught myself there? I was like, nope, new board, can't do it. I mean, it's a cutting board. It's meant to cut on, so, but still. We don't want to do that. All right, so we're going to glue this down, you guys. Just like so. And it looks like I'm going to have to do a little trim work here. Little trim, trim. That's okay. Just use my scissors. Some of y'all just held your breath. Yeah, not like that. Exactly. I've been doing pretty good about not like gluing on it and stuff like that, but you guys, yeah, not on the new board. Okay, so we're going to glue this up, you guys, and then we have this kind of window. Now, you could deconstruct a, the junk mail envelope. You could get some, what's it called? That clear plastic stuff. You could get some of that and put it in your window if you like. Or you could just leave it. Just leaving it is okay too. All right, let me just make sure that I'm not gluing things together that shouldn't be glued together. And to do that, I just stick a ruler down inside all the way to the bottom. I should have did it earlier on my live on Facebook, and I didn't do acetate. That's it. Thank you. I have acetate. It's just a matter of I'm not sure where it's at. Okay. Now we're going to take this tag A, because we're working with tag envelope A. And we're just going to cut out tag A, and then it gets folded, and it does all the things. And I love that it, whoops, hang on. I love that it folds, and it does all of this. It just has writing on it, and it folds. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to glue it on only 3 sides. So that way, you could stick something on the inside of it as well. All right, so let's do this, and then it said to fold it in half, so we're just gonna fold it in half, you guys. All right, fold it in half. So you got this writing part here, and this really pretty here, and then it slips down inside, like so. We might have to trim it a little bit. Hang on a second. I don't know why. I had trouble with this earlier too, with something sliding in over on the other page, but we just need to take a little bit off the top there. And then it will fit in there. There we go. Look at how pretty. Pretty. So if I glue two sides, whether it's top and bottom for the slide in, or whether it's two sides for the slide in, I'm going to do the sideways slide in. So I'm going to do top and bottom of this tag. Okay. So there's one. I didn't get my other glue out from my bag yesterday. And it's now packed away for an adventure. And I was like, oh shoot, I should have got that out. Okay. The paper, I like doing this, you guys. This paper I get from Temu if you're new to me. And I really love it. It's just brown craft style paper. And if we fold this in thirds, we will be able to tuck this in the side here. I think it'll slip right in there. Might have to trim it a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just trim a little on this side and a little on this side. And then it should slip right in there, you guys. And then it gives you extra writing, right? And a journal that's meant for writing can be lots of fun. So then we can slip this down inside of here, like so, right? And we can fold that down. All right, now let me just show you something here. Wait, where did I put the rest of it? Yikes! Hold on. It's here. I know it's here. I cut it out because it has to be here, right? Well, sugar plum fairies. Here it is. Okay, so see these pieces here? I'm going to show you a trick to do with this. Okay, so I'm just fussy cutting this out. And these are like labels. And you can use them for all kinds of fun things, right? So, uh-oh. I have a book on the pile that's just shifted and slid, you guys. Okay, so here's this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this here, like so that you can tuck it in. Okay, so it'll hold it tucked in there. So you want it to go a certain place. There's my pencil. Okay, you want it to go a certain place so that it will still slip in there. And just like you would do as if it was a tuck spot, it's just a little glue right along the edge there, right? Oops. Line that up where it belongs. And then now we have this tuck spot, so we can tuck this in there. Okay. And that's going to hold that closed. Sandy, it's not very expensive. I'm not kidding either. Like, I would not make this stuff up to you. It's very reasonably priced. I don't know off the top of my head. If one of the other ladies are here and they know the answer, feel free to type it in the comments. But I'm just off the top of my head, I'm not 1000% sure, and I don't want to say it. But I can tell you it was not a lot. All right, so we're gonna put this on here, but I'm only gonna put it around there. I'm not gonna put it where the opening is, but I want it to kind of be a surprise. that when you take that out, when you slide that out of the envelope, that it says it on that too. So I just kind of did it around there, and we're just dropping that into place, right? And then see this little one here? We're going to put this down here as like a little label. Crafting with the Sassy Chicks is here. Welcome. So glad that you're here. Who else is here? The law of gravity. I will tell you what, the law of gravity struck again. I was cleaning up the buttons and it fell. And I was like, oh, forget it. Just when I need a button, I'll just bend down to the floor and pick one up. That's what we're going to do around here from now on. So now we have this really cool little envelope that now has a journaling tag on the inside with some journaling paper on the inside of it. And how fun is that? And we're just gonna put this little label down on the bottom down here. It's less than $6. Listen, I tried to pick the buttons up and they fell again, so I just said baloney and left it there. We're talking about the law of gravity here at the Messy Craft Corner. Look at how cute this is.
Hey, the Messy Craft Corner isn't looking as messy. It's getting
I know.
better.
I was working in here and getting some things cleaned up. My studio table right here is going to get shifted like that way because I have a wall that Larry pegboard ceiling to floor.
I did a nice job of that.
You did, and this work surface will be up against that, so that way it's just going to suit my needs a little better. Okay, guys, so this has that little flap now that's going to hold this envelope closed. And then we just have to find a place for this to live inside of the book. So check this out. There are cut-aparts from this kit that we could make into, pockets. But you know what? We already have a pocket. So here's the back side of that. It's all glued down now and put into place. I have some tags that say handcrafted by or handmade by. One will get put on the back here if I don't forget. Sometimes I forget. And I don't have any in here, so I can't put one on right now. Okay. Whew. So let's open this up. See how we have this and then we have this? We could take this little pocket envelope and we could slip it right down inside of there. And then we have this inside of that little pocket. Okay. Then we have these cut apart cards. Let's get one of these and let's slip it into that envelope there, you guys. What does this say? Campfire songs. Oh, name a campfire song. What's a good campfire song? The only one I could think of yesterday was Make New Friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. That's the only campfire song I could actually think of yesterday, you guys. No joking. So, whatever. Okay, let's have a little lesson on sinking the blade. Okay, so when you sink the blade, what it means is to take your piece of paper, put it onto your trimmer, and instead of trying to go quickly up and crinkle up all your paper, you want to sink the blade in, especially on stuff that is just copied on copy paper. You want to sink it. So, Michael, row your boat. Hey, Chris Little. No, it's not bad. It is less. It's less. It really is. Okay. The next kit of hers that I'm going to use, I'm going to ask her for a discount code for us. All right. So sinking the blade means to take the blade over. I'm lifting it up a little bit and it's over my piece and I drop it down in and I press. Now, sometimes you'll see me do it on a cut apart and lift it up and look because I can see the little hole. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but the little teeny tiny hole. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's where I needed to cut. Sink my blade. And then I kind of just start moving it back and forth to make sure. Okay. So, you got, that's okay if they're from Bible camp. Let's hear one. So sinking your blade helps to protect your paper. It also helps you to see exactly where you're cutting. These blades here do have if you have to start part way through, there's a little marking on it. So you can see exactly where like it's going, but there we have that. And let's grab our, is this the rounder? Please be the rounder. No, it's the scallop and the stub. Let's do the stub punch. So we're just going to stub punch it, you guys. this can become a little tag that can go in of the pocket. So you can stick all kinds of this kind of stuff into a pocket like that. I also, because I sell these and I like there to be lots of paper and pretty things, you can also take a sheet of this and we can fold it in fours and slip that in there. And then you can put some tags and some other stuff in there as well. So how fun was that? That one was fun. I had fun doing that one, you guys. Let's do another one because I'm like so excited. Such an amazing kit. Okay, so here's this one. And this one we're going to make it into a tuck spot. And the tuck spot is going to hold this envelope B. Okay. And here are the tags for envelope B. And I'm going to cut them both out and we're going to fold them in half. Okay. And we're going to glue it so that it has top loading stuff. Okay. So that way we can put, is this right? Yeah, tag B. So that way we can put some other things in it. Let's cut this out. All right. Let's talk about other like camping stuff. Camping stuff. Name an essential piece of camping gear. And it can't be tent and it can't be sleeping bag. So an essential piece of camping gear, not a tent, not a sleeping bag, and don't anybody dare. Is it okay? Is it the one, the fruit of the spirit's not a coconut? That one? Is that the song you're talking about? If it is, I know that one. A lantern, yes, absolutely. I still am going to hold true to clothesline because if your stuff gets wet, buddy, you definitely need to hang it up somewhere. Even if you're in a camper, you still need to hang stuff up somewhere. What else? I saw firewood. Firewood is a good one. Food, yes, definitely food. Definitely food. A lighter or matches, right? A lighter or matches, yeah, right? For sure. Oh my goodness. Who's having fun? I am having listen, I'm having fun here. There's a little less rules over here. A cooler. Yep. There's a little less rules over here than there are over on Facebook. I'm just going to say that nicely. I'm saying it as nicely as possible. And TikTok is even more loosey-goosey. We can play music over on TikTok. But not a lot of my followers have TikTok. So I feel like I'm doing you guys a disservice when I am over on TikTok live. I have only a handful of you then. A can opener, right? Oh my gosh, Judy Moore. Wait till Larry comes in. I'm going to tell him what you said. What do you got? Name an essential piece of camping gear, Larry, that's not a tent and not a sleeping bag.
A lighter.
Okay. Judy Moore, she's about to be your new best friend.
Is that what she said?
No, she said coffee.
Oh, that's important. Coffee, percolator, pot. And if you really want to get really rustic about it, an electric coffee maker. That's what I took when I went.
Larry Smallwood uses an electric coffee maker right, outside, connected to the electricity, and
my mama raised your.
Yeah, 100%, right? 100%, absolutely. Okay, so I just taught you about sinking the blade. You could do that with this to sink the blade in here, so that way you can instead of using an X-Acto knife. But guys, the X-Acto knives work really well, except for if you cannot see where they need to go. I feel like I'm always doing this kind of backwards. Oh, geez. I'm definitely going sideways there. You guys hear him banging his shoes off outside? I'll tell you, he is a noisy bugger. But I am so looking forward to him being here. You have a Keurig? I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him that you have a Keurig. Judy never leaves home without it. Larry. Oh, he may have went back outside, you guys. He's dusting off his shoes. Me, like, I always think, oh, I wish I had my toaster. Because we like breakfast at the campground, like, early on in the morning. Who else loves to have campfire breakfast? I love campfire breakfast. But I always feel like, oh man, I forgot my toaster. And Larry's all about like, take the hamburger buns and lay them on the griddle and let the griddle do the work for you. And I'm all like, that is not the same.
The new stove was nice though with the igniter on it.
It was.
I like that.
Hey, Judy has a Keurig in her camper.
Oh, she's a smart one too. You betcha. Hey, I'm gonna grab your fabric that you have dyed out there.
Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna show you the fabric that I have dyed then, for the wedding. Oh my gosh, you guys, her colors. If you're new, my son, my baby boy, is getting married in a few weeks, you guys, and we're gonna start doing some Wedding Wednesday stuff, but on a whenever, because his girlfriend works a lot. So I'm going to be doing a lot of it, I think. But, all right, so I just inked that, you guys. Just ink it, and you can't really see any of the white things that are happening. Okay, so let's fold this up. So their colors, their colors are burgundy, which I love. I love burgundy. Burgundy and blue, navy blue. And then there is burgundy, navy blue, and pastel pink. Oh, and I feel bad because like when Elizabeth got married, I showed, like, we went and I showed you guys me getting my dress for the wedding. Well, I gotta tell you, like, I had a lot of, that was my first experience with a lot of creepers over on Facebook of, you know, men saying how beautiful I was and stuff like that. And I was like, I have a husband. Well, I got a husband, and he's plenty to handle. I don't need to handle any more than what I got. So, all right, again, I just need to trim that a little bit. And then this folds over too. And you guys, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I have some more of those pieces, and I think I'm going to do the same thing that we did on the other one. Just glue it in place there, and it'll be good to go. Let me just trim this up. I think it's me, and because I'm so bad at fussy cutting, and I'm doing these by hand because they have little curves and stuff to them. So that's okay. It's all good. Whoops. I missed a little spot right there, you guys. Okay, so I also want to show you a way you can pretty this up. If you want to do a little prettying, like on the back here or wherever. We're going to pretty this one up a bit. All right, let me just trim this up like I was. We have a camper, but we like to cook outside around a campfire. Yeah, us too. It's a little camper van. If you've never seen it, well, I apologize. But we do. We have this little camper van, and we take it a lot of places. We really do. We were wanting to go to Yellowstone this year, but we just didn't get we just had, with the wedding and everything, we just didn't have the extra time. But anyways, so in the next few weeks, you're going to see over on my Facebook page, you're going to see me doing some flowers and things that are not paper crafting. But that's okay because, you know, I am a woman of many talents. Let me just put it out there. I really am. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. This is going to just have a little thing to put down in, and you'll be able to take it in and out. So just a line is all I'm putting. I'm not doing any more than a line of glue. That's all we need, right? Just put that in place. And I really like that, you guys. All right, let's cut out the tags. I like the tags because we can cut them straight. And here's this piece. We're going to use this as a tuck spot on one of the pages to give this a home, okay? So tell me, where's the best place that you ever went camping? And I will tell you mine. Mine is right before COVID struck. We got to go to Yosemite. I had a friend. Well, I thought she was my friend. I had an almost friend that lived out near there. And we went and we got to see Yosemite Falls. We got to do the little tunnel. And it's definitely, it was a vacation of a lifetime, and I don't know that I'll ever get to go there again. But if I do, I would book camping ahead of time, because we ended up not even camping there in the park because we just couldn't. There was nowhere to go. So, all right, we're going to fold this in half, right? Like so. Actually, you know, I don't think I'm gonna, yeah, because we're sticking them inside an envelope. And this is going to go down inside. It's going to go down inside of here. These little tags. I actually was thinking these tags are a little bit bigger. And I almost wonder if I wouldn't want to, like, do this tag. Oops, I folded this very crookedly. There we go. That's a little straighter. A little straighter, so a little straighter. Hang on, I gotta find my scissors, because we have to do a little trim here. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if I don't want to just do a tag inside of here and put these inside of a pocket or something. I wonder. There's our lighter. Yeah, we love Yellowstone. We were supposed to go there, but we weren't able to. And the reasoning is because our son is getting married. All right, I'm going to cut one of these out, and we're going to check it out and see what's going to look better down inside of there, because this is actually quite a big envelope for these little tags. And see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have that happening. So we could also use these cut aparts from the other one. These would fit down inside of here pretty nicely. See, that would be good. There was another one that I had here. That's going to be too big. We could trim it down a bit. We could slip that in there. That's Zion National Park. But anyways, you could put a piece of, you know, that shiny stuff that I cannot remember the name of it. Oh, acetate. If I put a piece of acetate in there, it would definitely keep my stuff from falling out. Okay. So I just do a rough kind of cut around all of this and then trim it up. I have a small campground that I've been at for 21 years. Awesome. Yeah, I keep forgetting the name of it, you guys. My apologies. Okay, so here's, home is where we park it. Isn't that the truth? And again, I think it's just a matter of this window is very large. So you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a piece of this, and we're going to fold it in half. Fold it in half like so. We're going to decorate it ourselves. We're going to do what we want. Okay. And then we're going to trim this down. I'm going to take these edges off over here. One. I can tell this is a new trim and scoreboard because, like, it's tough to lift up. Okay. And then we're just going to trim this off over here. And that should slip right down in there. Yep. This is going to slip right inside of this. You guys, just like so. That's perfect. We have our lined paper in there. And then we could slip whatever we want in there. So one of these tags we could slip down in there as well. Oops. And then that paper is going to help to kind of hold that in place. Home is where we park it. Okay. And then you could do whatever you like to kind of put things wherever they need to be. So see these little tickets that are, say, 35 cents? We're going to use those. Okay, let me grab this. Scissors. Listen, it's getting to be all over. Oh, Acadia National Park. Yes. How fun is that, right? We went to Acadia when our kids were little, and the state bird up there near carried us off. And I'm talking about the state bird of the mosquito. Okay, so these little 35-cent ticket stubs are going to go right along the edge there. Is what we're going to do. We're going to put them along the edge there, and then we can scoot this over some. Actually, you know what? Let's put the camper one in there. Oh, my allergies are going hay. I know why they call it hay fever. It's not because of the hay. It's because everything's going haywire, you guys. So who has enjoyed this journal so far? And who's going to make one? I can't sleep in a tent. I'm done. My tent sleeping days are way over. Way, way over. Okay, so we're going to slip this one in there. Okay, just like so. Whoops, we're going to slip that down in there. Off to the side, right? And then we're going to tuck this in there like this. And then we have our tickets. And we're going to just put the tickets along the edge there. And that's going to help keep anything in place that needs to stay there. Now, where did I put my... Now, I was looking for that one, and I pulled out the other one. And now I was looking for this one, and I pulled out that one. So, won't you willikers, Jimmy Lou? Okay, so this is ticket stub. And I just like to use this to stub punch my tickets, whether they have the little ticket thingy in it or not. And then if you fold this in half, right, like so, you can punch it here and here as well, right? And then this is just going to go right there, just like that. Look at how cool. Yes? Are you just loving it? Are you just loving it? I'm loving this. This is getting to be my jam here. Okay, so we're going to put some glue here. Down through there. And I probably have way too much glue. A little too much. And in the wrong places. Hang on, let me get a little piece of, I can't sleep on the ground anymore. Yeah, that's why I have a camper too, because I can't sleep on the ground anymore. I kind of miss sleeping on the ground in some ways. Anybody actually miss that? I don't know if anybody misses it or not, but so look at how cute that is. That looks really cute. So you can add some sparkles, some doodads, some what have yous, and this and that. It doesn't really matter. We're going to take a piece of this sari, and it's unraveling everywhere, you guys. And we're going to take a piece of this, and we're going to go right down around here. Hold on, this is not right. That's not what I want. Hang on. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to put this across here. We're going to put it right there. We're going to put a little button or something on there to help hold it in place. And we're just going to bring it and we're going to knot it right here. Just to make it a little fancier, right? Something a little fancy. You go out and sit in the grass. Listen, I couldn't even sit in the grass. If I fell on the floor, it would take 2 people to get me up. One to laugh at me and one to... So you got to watch how high up you put that because you don't want it to interfere with the opening and closing of here. But we're going to grab... Listen, let me go to the floor and get a button. Hold on. Busy important people. Got things to do. Let's get a button. Oh, you know what we could do instead of a button? Hold on. Wait for it. Oh, maybe I don't have any. Oh, I had these little, like, heart stickers. I know what I did with them. I sent them to Grace at the Comfy Nest. I'm in an event with a bunch of ladies. Oh, here's some. And we had to send some pretty amazing things out. So we're just going to put this here and press that down. I'm going to put a little glue behind there. And it'll help hold it in place. And that little pretty will just be pretty, right? Okay, and then we have this. Just kind of decorative how I meant for it to go like this, but it's not wanting to stay that way. So do whatever you want. I don't care. Go whatever direction you like. It doesn't matter. But we have that little button on the back there, and that glue will help hold that into place. Okay, here we go. Here's a little thing that we're going to use, and we're going to make this that it's going to, well, maybe I'm not going to use that. Let's use this one. This here will be cute because it'll kind of hold it as a little pocket too. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that either. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to open this up and we're going to scoot to the back here. And I think we need to create something lacy sort of here as a pocket to tuck this kind of thing into. So give me a second here. Let's see. I want to be careful what lace I use. This will work. This is the lace that we used along the edge there. So this will work here as a little pocket. We don't need anything major, just something small to hold that. And then we could put some tags or something in there as well. And then that sort of matches all up. Or we could go this direction along the edge here and then create it as a pocket this way. Or we could do a belly band and not even use this at all. We can use this. You know, I think maybe we use this as a pocket. This will be a nice deep enough pocket that'll hold that nicely and still show off what we have. So let's go with this. I really should be using my fabric scissors and not a set of paper crafting scissors, but we're using what we have laying on the table, you guys. Okay. Whew. Hey, no, you're good. You're good. There is my friend Samantha, and Samantha is the designer of this kit. Burlap. I don't have any burlap. I do not have any burlap, especially not like quick and handy. But listen, I'm using your pockets. We're doing all the things. Look I used your pockets here. I used some of your things for tuck spots. So don't you worry about it, girl. This is a beautiful kit, and isn't anybody upset about it? Larry, you like this kit, right?
I like it.
This is probably one of your favorite kits so far. First of all, it's got his favorite colors in it, which that is important for a man to have their favorite colors. So don't you worry about it. Oh my goodness, no. So a couple of them I had to like trim, but it's okay. Yeah, watch out for the scissor police, right? They're going to be here with the button police any minute to get me for all the buttons I dropped on the floor today. No joking either, you guys. I have a lot of buttons on the floor. Hang on one second. I have something I thought might work with this. I do. I have this. Look at this. It's like compass rose, right? And we're going to attach this right down to the bottom of this pocket down here. And it's just going to make it look cool, right? So let's see. North is to the top. So we're going to put north. Every time you're going up, you're going north, right? Who knows what movie I'm quoting? One of the things about paper crafters is we are flexible people. And when something doesn't work out, no one gripes and moans and complains and says, this didn't work. We just adjust and we move on, right? So this is a Tim Holtz piece, and it's metal. Can you hear it? No, it is a Tim Holtz metal piece, and I got it in a swap one time with a bunch of other things. So We're just going to use it. You could put, there was probably an arrow or something and it just didn't get used or got used for something else. So it's going to go in there. And then this little pocket is going to slip down in here. And look at how amazing that's going to just look. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Love it. I'm loving this kit. You need to get your husband to, listen, I've been trying to get my husband to craft for 30 years. Good luck. All right, so we got the north pointing upward. I'm going to drop that into place. Let me get my piece of scrap that I tuck into things here, just to make sure that it's not going to glue completely down. Give that a press. And then, you know, you can do some trim work, some pretty little trim if you want to around the edges. What do I got? Oh, a lot of this one. I don't know why I got so much of this one. But we can add some of this. Oh, I added that on there already. Well, by Jiminy. Guess what? We're making it happen. We're going to put that there. I love when the designer gets on here with us and interacts, and we all just have so much fun. All right, so we're going to add this along here. This, both of these laces came from the Hobbs, from the Hobby Lobby. And I'm very pleased with both of these. This one here is one of my favorites. I use it quite often. And I'm absolutely, listen, there's not much about this journal that I don't like. I'm like, I want to use all the things, but I'm like getting very, in hindsight, if I had this to do again, okay, and I'm going to be using this kit again, just so you guys know that. In hindsight, what I would do is I would make 2 signatures. I would do a journal from a hunk of cardboard or something, and I would totally do that. So Samantha has a new group over on Facebook. Samantha, feel free to stick the link for it in here. It is where you can get the free printable to go along with this, is what I understand to be so. So if you want to join in on that free group and get some cool printables and hear when new stuff is coming out and all that fun stuff, you guys just go right ahead. Okay, so I'm going to put a little trim of this coming off the bottom. And I'm going to let it, we're going to just let it hang out, you guys. It's going to hang off the bottom, and that's where I want it to go. So I don't know how long Samantha is here, if she saw what I did to the back cover of this beautiful journal, but I will tell you that next Thursday is the Junk Journal Jamboree, you guys. 8 crafters, 1 kit. We all create in an event Facebook, and we highlight one amazing Etsy artist. I think I need to talk to Samantha about us using one of her digital kits, because she has some beautiful ones in her shop. And then we get discount code for you guys, and it absolutely is an amazing day. So that's one of my favorite days of the month. All right, so there we go. We are all have that all glued in place. I'm leaving this. I'm not doing anything there. We have this here. Now is where I start looking. What do I want to add, and where do I want to stick it? All right, so I think I want to add this. Remember I said I want to make it as a tuck spot? Well, we have some pieces left that we can do that with. So we can make this as a tuck spot and tuck this in. Also, there's other things happening. We are gonna, I think we're gonna make this one. Which one did I say I wanted to do? This one. I think we're gonna make this one too. So let's get this in place. And Jimmy Lou's gonna stop jumping all over creation and back. All right, so here we go. We have the tag cut out. I'm punching the hole. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grab, let's do this brown color because it's unique. And let's get this set. Okay, so this is the part of a journal where Jimmy Lou starts to really get to the long and the short of it. And I start to like look and see, what else do I need to add? What else needs to go into it? What we need to do? What needs to change? What's got to be different? All of that stuff. You guys know that part is coming. So, you know what? I don't want to do that with it. I want to use this piece. Let's grab this because I have different use for that here in a second. All right. Let's get this through. Come on now. Come on, sorry. Slip it through part way. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab that and we're going to pull it through. I love this rust color. Sorry, I ordered more in a different color, you guys, because I really liked it. So when you find something you like, you might as well go with it, right? All right, so we're going to just pull that a little tighter. And you can add a button or something to it. We're going to add 2 sides of glue, and then this can tuck in there. You could make it as a pocket if you wanted to, little sideways pocket, all kinds of fun things. Who already bought the kit? Who has it printed? And who started a journal already? Just curious because I'm nosy. All right. Whoops. That was an almost gravity happening here in the messy craft corner. All right, so along the edge here then, we're going to put this rope. We're going to just glue it right along the edge there and make a little loop-de-loo there, almost like our thing is getting held in place. So let's get some glue on there. All right, so right down along there, I'm going to tie a knot at the one end, right? Like so. I'm going to put that into place like so. Okay, and then we're just going to take this and we're going to loop it just like that and go off to the end like that. All right, you guys? Jimmy Lou's got to keep her fingers from getting glued fast. Just like that. And I like that. I think that looks cute. Right, now we have our tag. You can stick other tags in there. Other of the cut apart piece, that's not it. Not what I was talking about. But you can cut some of the smaller tags. There's those double tags. Slip some of these things in there and get ready to use them because, I mean, why not? Okay, let's fussy cut this. And you guys, we are really rounding the corner at getting this journal done. So this is done. The cover is done. This is done. We got stuff in this pocket and down in the top here. And we left some places for photos and journaling. We have a tuck spot there. We had a little tab at the top up there. And you can take some of the pieces that are other tag pieces and you can cut them out. You can cut them around my 5-star hotel and make like places to stick those things. Now, there was a sheet, hold on, that had a bunch of this kind of stuff on it. Tabs and stuff. And look at these. These are fun to add on. Sorry, you guys. I know I'm like all over the place. First of all, I'm hot and I'm happy. I'm in my happy zone right now, you guys. So we're just gonna fussy cut this around. And these are like little labels. Okay, I love these because you could put a date and then stick a photo on here, you know, like July 4th, 2023. You could write all about it over on this writing paper. You could put the date on here and you could add a photo. And how fun is that, right? That's fun, right? So we're going to add this on here. Just like so at the top there. And there's other ones of those that you can add throughout the book as well. So I like leaving places for photos, for journaling cards, that kind of thing. Here are these. I'm going to be cutting more of these out and they're going to get stuck into the pockets. So this baby will be full. But see, just like this, you can do this. You can tuck these in here. like so. So then those pockets also have that little charm that's hanging off of there and all the fun stuff. And then here's our triple pockets and our writing paper, right? Here's our little tuck spot. We've got writing. You can write. You can add extra stuff in here, you guys. Again, we can put something up here. I do have that other envelope, the envelope D, to do for the other side of this. So here's our bingo card just clipped in there with a paper clip. And then just, I love just some things you just got to let it be, right? Check that out in the center. I love that. The world is so full of a number of things. I'm sure we should all be as happy as kings. Robert Louis Stevenson. So this tag envelope piece is going to go on this side here. And then we have this pretties. Okay, so we're going to do an envelope. And we're going to tuck that envelope probably in here. And we're going to use a clip to do it. Okay, so we're going to use a clip to do it. And you know I'm about to use something's going down. That's one of this kind of stuff here. So let me set this to the side. Because I like making those round paper clip things too, you guys. All right, let me cut this out. Let's ask another camping question. So those of you who tent camp or did tent camp and don't any longer, tell me in the comments, do you guys air mattress or no air mattress? Because I've done it both ways, and I got to tell you, I'm like thinking air mattress is kind of the way to go. We did it one time. We used like pool mattresses. I'm not kidding. And they went down in the middle of the night, and it was like the Titanic, buddy. They were flat as anything. We get up the next morning, and it was in West Virginia. It was so hot, I remember. And oh my goodness gracious, I was like, no way. No, thank you. We got to get a regular one. A winter one would be fun with snowmobiling and riding trails. Yes. Do you get geocache? I don't know what that is. To be honest with you, I don't know what geocaching is. If you explain it to me, I could tell you if I do it or not. I'm going to go with no, since I don't really know what that is. But I'm always open to new things, new and fun things, as long as it's not air mattress in the day. Hey, Grace. Sleeping bags so you couldn't. You like staying in a cabin. That's awesome. That's awesome. We should do, next summer, we should do a messy craft corner camp out. That sounds like fun. And we could all do camping journals and just spend the weekend schmoring it. Schmoring it up with some delicious hot schmoes. I love this one. This one has some scalloping to the envelope, you guys. Sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. I'm fussy cutting, but I need my old lady eyes to see it. And it is tough. Let me tell you, it is tough to look through the camera and do that. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? New floating hearts. We got new hearts floating. I can't see them. Air mattress for sure. Yeah, I know, right? Listen, if I could have tent camped and took an air conditioner, I would have. Now we have an air conditioner. That would be fun, I think. I'll have to mention it to Larry and see what we can come up with. I bet we could come up with something. Somewhere like north, but not too north because of like, mosquitoes and stuff. No kidding. Because, yeah, Jimmy don't like mosquitoes. Not even close to liking mosquitoes, right? So tell me, what kind of things do you like to put in envelopes that you put into journals like this? You see floating hearts? Susan Williams, I printed on cardstock. This is 65-pound weight cardstock. The pages that are in the journal, I double-sided printed on premium premium, oh golly, It was premium copy paper, which is like, I think it's like 24-pound weight. Okay, there we go. So there, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? All right, we're gonna make it even prettier. Hold on one second. I need to clip my edge a little bit. Okay, so one thing you can do on the underside of these is you can add some lace, right? So we can take a piece of this lace. Ooh, let's glue this down first so we don't get ahead of ourselves. Right? Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. You like putting pretty papers in the envelopes? Me too. Me too. I do too. And you know, some of these papers, they were printed, or they were made with, oh gosh, come on, Jimmy Lou. See, I'm getting tired. My brain's not working straight. Look at how pretty, right? Are you guys liking it? I'm liking it. All right. Scoot that over. Okay, so you can take pieces of lace and you can add it to this so that it kind of shows, right? So this is what I want down here. So I'm going to cut this off across here. For as long as your envelope is. All right. And we're just going to do a lace edge. We're just going to pretty it up. So, listen, I was really thinking, oh, Jimmy Lou, you really need to make this so it's a little more masculine. Oh, forget it, you guys. I forget it. Jimmy Lou just wants to do this. Who's with me? Who's like, yep, I'll do that. Okay. So I need to trim the edge of this right here. A real tiny little bit. So my weekend looks like this. Saturday morning, I'm going to have the Bookmakers Club because I need to. If you don't know what that is, over on Facebook, we have the Bookmakers 2.0. And all we do in there is bookmake. And it's more like pretty journals, okay? And lovely pretties, okay? Not junk journal style. All right, so let's scoot this up. Press that down. So you gotta let things dry sometimes because see how it's coming through there? And then we didn't get quite enough there, which is okay, right? It's okay because we can add a pretty strip of paper. Not this, but we could add some paper along there, some tissue, another piece of lace. Hang on. Jimmy has this. This is so pretty. We can add a piece of lace to the back side here that will help to hold that into place and make it all pretty and stuff. We could add sari silk along there if we wanted to. With my glue spoon, right? It's right there. No kidding. I use that mostly when not when I do these straight lines, but mostly when we're doing like fabric onto paper. So we have that. We flip this up. All right, let me get this, and here's my string that I want to use. We're gonna get a piece of that. All right, we're gonna do some hole popping fun, okay? You know what? This is a little big. Maybe I don't want to do this. I was going to do the little string closure, but this is kind of big. And my little one is, I'm not sure where my little one is. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to papow it. So here's my hole punch. I'm going right up through the center here. And we went right through that lace and all, you guys, right through it, okay? And then let's get a... Ooh, got the mad scientist thing going on now, you guys, because I've lost stuff. There it is. And let's just use this pretty green. It's very pretty. I get my eyelets from not the Vintage Daisy. Shauna over at Fraps and Scraps. She also has she's on YouTube, TikTok. She's on all the things too. So we're just going to put a piece of, that's not long enough, of sorry through that. Oh my goodness, it's going everywhere. All right, let's trim that. And we're going to grab this one down here. No, Missy, are you serious? Which ones? Tell me who. They're all in trouble. Using the copywritten spoon. It's a good idea. That's why they're using it. Okay, so if you don't know what she's talking about, I use a Chinese takeout spoon to spread glue on fabric pieces that I just want to look nice. All right, so we're just going to wrap this around a couple of times, and then we can tuck it through wherever we like to make it look pretty. So you know what? I shouldn't have did that because I didn't put my paper inside of there. Let's put like 2 sheets of paper on the inside of here. Oh, Jimmy Lou, it's so warm. All right, where did I put it? Whoops. Again, with the losing things. All right, who saw where I put it? Let's just ask that. Oh, goodness gravy. Here it is. You know what it is? I'm down to doing like several books again all at one time. So this paper we should be able to just fold this up and tuck it in. Let's see. We might have to trim it up a bit. So, and then this gives extra writing space. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to trim it off a bit. That's okay. And we're just going to slip this down inside of here. Now, you can add other things in here as well. You know, some of the... We can pop a tag in there. I thought I had a tag sitting here cut out, but I think I used it somewhere. Okay, we're going to do this one next. Here we can take one of these and cut these out. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Come on now. Get off of there. I love this pretty little camping scene. It's very, very pretty. And let's round the corners on this one, you guys. Let's round them up. Okay, we got like one more thing that I really want to do to this journal. And then we'll talk about like what else needs to go in here. So you can put other tags and things in here as well. So just wrap this around a couple of times. And then we can just go right through there. Tie a little knot on the end of here. Oh, you know what we can do? We can add a little charm or a bead. We can add a bead or a charm. Let me see. We got like the suitcase. I think I need to take another. I had a shower already today. I feel like I need to take another shower because I'm so like sweaty, you guys. All right, let's just slip this through here. This little charm. The charms came from Hobby Lobby, you guys. And we're just going to tie a little knot in the end here. Tamara and Mama P. I knew Mama P was doing it. So look at how pretty that is. Doesn't that just look just so pretty? Okay, so here's our page. I'm not sure where I was going with this. Oh, about where we're going to make a round little clip that we can clip this envelope into here, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a nice big old circle punch, a nice big one, and we're going to find something that we can circle punch, like this tent right here. Okay, so we're just scooting in there, and we're going to pop that out. So there we got that. And what else do we want to pop out? Something else. I'm not sure if these will work or not. Looks like we might be able to get enough of space. And you can always print more than one thing. You know, just because I only printed one of each doesn't mean that you have to. You could print out, you know, 2 of something. All right, so there's that side. So you need 2 circle punches, you guys, and you need a paper clip. Hold on, I got some over here. Okay. So, and I'm just going to make them plain. I'm not doing anything like overly fancy with it. So just take your X-Acto knife and just cut a little slit in the top there and slip your paper clip through it. Now there's 1,010 ways to make hidden paper clips. This is the way I like to do it. You could do it however you want. You could add some lace, you could add some buttons. If you don't have a pretty little camping scene like I did, you could do something else. And then I just glue the 2 together. All right, so this is the way I do it. You could do it with 2 of the same thing that are, you know, like if you had 2 tents and you could back to back them. But look at how cute that is. And you could always put like a piece of lace up at the top up there. And then this just slips right over your page, right? So wherever you want it to hold, wherever you want it to live and to be and all those things, just grab it. Oops. Make sure you get that sticky down. Oh, listen, the glasses are fogging up now, you guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're just going to slip it down over. Okay, so you could do it this way if you want. You could do it this way. Either way, you're going to see paper clip on one side or the other. But doesn't that look cute, right? So, and then you could clip something on this side too, if you wanted to. Okay, so there's only one thing left to do, you guys, and that's this little pocket right here. And, you know, there's all kinds of like tabs, and there's pretties, and there's more of these if you want to add those. Oh, here's some more little fun camper things. Okay, here's the things that go inside of that envelope. And here's the little envelope, okay? So what I did was I put the envelope down with this side facing up. If you look at this one, if I do that with this one, the pretty stuff is going to be glued down, and that's my choice. I chose to do it that way. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take something here and we're going to decorate this side as well so that we can get that onto this side using this stuff and get one of these in there, and we can call this book Finito, or just about finito. There's other envelope. I probably will fill that up with something. A decorative paper clip. Yep. ATC. Phyllis Johnson, you need an ATC kit. You guys, I'm doing an ATC kit with class. We're making this cool ATC box. I don't have it in here, but we're making a cool ATC storage box. We're going to make some ATC cards together. And then I'm going to show you some things that you can do using your ATC cards besides just stick them in your journals or trade them. And at the end, anyone who wants to swap, who's in the US, can sign up for a swap to trade ATC cards with some friends. And you could have one partner, you could have 2 partners, you could trade with everyone in the group. It doesn't really matter, whatever you really want to do there, okay? Entirely up to you guys. All right. Whew, last thing, you guys. So tell me in the comments, life is better around the campfire or my 5-star hotel? What do you want to see me tuck into this little pocket envelope? Yeah, this is an actual kit. It's a wooden box, Phyllis. It's a wooden box, girl. And we're going to do that together. It's a private group. So you get some special treatment. I'm going to be giving away some more amazing cards, including some of these mini ones that I found that I got at a yard sale for 10 cents. And those are going to be fun. And you can sign up if you want to. They're in my shop. They're in my Shopify. And I think they're $40, I believe. It's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys like the campfire one? Life's better around the campfire? Okay. Perfect. We can do it. So we can use some of that Girl Scout handbook if we want to create this. If we want to. All right. So I'm just using I use my circle punch to do this. That's a me thing. Just because I like to. All right. We're going to fold this over. You guys like the life is better around the campsite, campground, camping something. All right, so here's this. And we're going to fold this one over. It is so warm here in Pennsylvania today. I'm not even kidding. All right, we're going to glue that down. I do like those little deer, though, you guys. They're so cute. I almost hate to cover them up. All right, so fold that over. And we're going to put this into place like so. Whoops. Hello, what did I do there? All right. So, and again, this is probably a Jimmy Lou just needs to cut things straighter when she's fussy cutting, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's add some glue along here. And along here. Oh my gosh, we're having fun now. We got 25 friends here. That is so awesome. I'm so glad you guys are here. All right, so there's that. And then we're going to fold this down. All right, just like so. All right, now what we need to do is we need to put something on this side here. And I'm thinking my 5-star hotel will work perfectly. So I'm just going to cut it out, you guys. Okay. Good night. We're almost done. And I will do a flip through video probably tomorrow sometime. So you guys can see it all finished and done up and all the things. Okay, so we're going to do this, but we need to trim this down along the bottom. My 5-star hotel, we're going to put that there. And then we're going to do the same thing with that thread, wherever I lost it to. I had it and I tossed it back up here because it fell down. And I'm not sure what happened to it. Here it is. All right, so this is just, it's twine. And listen, my mom had like thousands of rolls of this stuff in her house when she passed away. And I was like, why does she have so much of this twine? But guys, it's so lovely. I see why she had it. Yeah, you can add some cloud. Listen, the sky is the limit, pun intended. For this, you guys, this is an absolutely amazing book. It turned out super swell. I'm very pleased with it. I know Samantha was very happy with my use of of the kit. All right, let's scoot this over here. So this is going to go here, just like so. And we're doing the same thing that we did over here. Now, we could put this up a little bit so that it's at the same level as the other one. Okay, so what I did was I added glue all on the back side here. Okay, and then we took the twine and we put the twine through the glue, whoops. And we then put this in place, like so. Whoops, too high, scoot it down. All right, here's this, and then we just brought it and I tied it. Oh, we got to stick the card inside of there, Jimmy Lou. Come on, girl, get it together. Here's the little card that goes inside of it. Super cute, right? Okay, we might have to, I was like, we might have to trim this a real little bit at the bottom, you guys. Woo! Jimmy Lou cut that one crooked. There we go. Slipping this in, you guys. Pull this down, and then we're just using the twine, and it's going to close it up. So if you have like some trinkets, maybe you camped at the beach or something, and you want to put some shells, you could definitely do that. Listen, Jimmy Lou is all fingers right now because she's T-I-R-E-D, you guys, even though I had a little bit of a nap. All right, and then we're just going to trim this up. Now you can add some beads or some charms onto this as well, if you like. Entirely up to you. Again, no rules in junk journaling, you guys. It really is entirely up to you and what you decide to do. So, you know, we have, this is our centerpiece here, and we just use those little envelopes on each side. I like doing those little hidden kind of message things. So there's one last thing that you could do that I want to make a suggestion for, if you like, and that is to take some decorative pieces of lace and trim and all of that stuff. And I have one that's, I'm not sure where I stuck it. There's a whole box of that stuff, but that's okay. And you could add some to the edges out here that will stick out past your book and just look super cute. So wherever you think you want to add something like that, just like this here, you could do it on your sewing machine if you want to. Up to you. Completely and totally up to you. And I'm just using, hang on, I need to wipe the gunk off of this. I'm just using the Fabri-Tac glue right along the edge here, you guys. And then we're just dropping this in. Okay, so we're just gonna just drop this in that glue and let it all hang out. Then you can take some bulb pins and you can put little dangles and little all that fun stuff. So there's one piece along there. I like when stuff sticks out of my books. That's a me thing. You don't have to like it. You can do it at the tops and the bottoms. This is some that was white, and I coffee dyed it because it turned out really cool. Okay, let's see. Where else? This one right there. Look at this one right here. We could do this one right along this one right here. Like so. But this has this kind of like sheer edging to it, and I just take that sheer edging off. I just take my scissors and I just trim it back because it's, to me, gets in my way, and I don't like that. So we're just going to add that straight line of glue. Let things stick out, top, bottom, edges, inside, outside, all around the sunshine, wherever. Okay, whatever you like, however you like it to look, entirely up to you. Because it's your journal. No rules in junk journaling. Remember that. Very important rule to remember. No rules. Obey all rules. That's the rule. I'm just tucking that in there, you guys. Let's see. Let's go front. I'm gonna add like 2 more, I think. So let's see. What do we have here? Let's do one along the edge here. And that's some of this pretties. Now, you don't have to add it the whole way. You can add it only partial way if you like. Again, that's a you thing. That's not where I was going to stick that. This is where I was going to go with that. Just like so. Do-do-do. Who's loving it? I'm really loving this. I think it's turning out really pretty. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles. Okay. I had one more, I thought, that I pulled over here. Let's do this one. And I'm not sure where I put it. Let's do this. This is some pretty stuff. So whatever hangs out, whatever doesn't. I'm okay with that. But you can also, let me show you something else you can do with these. As soon as we get this one glued down. And my stapler, good. My stapler is where it needs to be. Okay, now when we fold this up, look, now we have all of these pretties just kind of hanging outside and they look really cool, right? So you can take pieces of your lace that maybe you have a lace box, I don't know. And you can take pieces like this and just maybe off of where, whoops, I didn't realize that was grabbing onto 2 pieces there, you guys. So this is actually a perfect page to do this with. So here's a piece of lace, and you can take this and you can fold it over the top of your edge like so. You can glue it, but I like stapling it because it's just that much more fun. And let's just staple. And then we have that kind of tab sticking up out of the top there. That's fun. This one here is also a really good one to do that with. You can do these off of this side as well if you want to. Again, that's a you thing. Whatever you want to do there. I try to put them in different places though, so wherever it is that they go, they're just unique, right? So tell me in the comments, which was your favorite part of this book if you have one? Because maybe you don't have one, I don't know. Perfect. So I have a few cut apart things on the table that I'll cut apart and toss into this journal as part of it. It's we got very chubby today, which I'm okay with. Here's all of our pieces, our dangles, and all that things. Yes, there's an ATC kit in the Shopify. Yes, Phyllis Johnson. Send me a private message over on Facebook. I'll give you the direct link. Or better, I'll do one better. I'll share it right onto my Facebook page when I get off of here. So you guys that want to join in, it's going to be fun. You're getting a wooden box that was cut by Lisa Brown from Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. She did it special for me. You can't buy them from her. You have to get them from me. You're getting 5 cards to alter. You're getting 2 napkins. You're getting paint. You're getting glue, a special paintbrush, and a little handle that is like for the drawer pull. And you get 3 classes with that. The first class, we make the box. The second class, we're going to make some cards. The third class, we're going to do some things with the cards, including making a little mini journal. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so here's the book. Look at how amazing this turned out, you guys. I'm loving it. We've already flipped through it a couple of times. This pocket here, I'll add some more of the cut aparts into there. And then sometimes what I like to do is if I have extras of things like this kind of stuff, I like to just stick it in the journal, just so you could have it, for it to be a part of the book, in case maybe you want to add these little things or whatever. I know, right? I'm loving it. This will be for sale next week. Next week we're doing an auction next Friday during the day. It will most likely be. And, well, maybe it won't be in the day. Who knows? But we'll have a lot of fun with it. I'm just putting one of these up here. Just, again, for decoration, whatever you want to do. You want to add little flowers, add little flowers. I did not add any flowers into this book or on the cover whatsoever, you guys. All right, so a couple of things here on YouTube. We started some books. We started a little golden book. I'm planning to work on that here. We have the daffodil book is almost finished. I need to finish that up on here too, you guys. So I have a couple of books that we started here that I want to finish here. This is now complete. We're going to tie it all up. Here's the back cover in case anybody missed out on that when we work that up. I'm going to probably take some of that glitter when I get off of this live. And on these, add some stars. Just some of those glittery stars like we added on the front. And we're going to just tie this into a bow because it looks so pretty all tied up, you guys. I'm loving it. It's an amazing kit. It's an amazing book. Go grab yourself a kit. Make a book. If you can't make a book or you don't want to make a book, it's okay. You can send me a message. We'll get you hooked up. But you guys, this is so awesome. So awesome. All right, what do we got? My son asked, did you send me my stuff yet, Mom? Oh, okay, yeah. Tomorrow. It ships tomorrow. Okay. You like the front cover? I love it all. Yes, I know, right? It's so pretty. And I love that it has stuff kind of sticking out. And even though it's new stuff, it still has a little bit of a vintage feel to it. That vintage back in the day camping stuff. So, all right, you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Guys, remember to always be kind because you don't know what someone's going through, and people could be going through a really tough time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, Samantha, for an amazing kit. Again, the kit can be found over at the Sweet Pea Emporium. This kit was called a Camping Paradise Junk Journal Kit. So, yes, the boxes will ship tomorrow. Yes, ma'am. They sure. Oh, the ATC boxes? The ATC boxes will be shipping on Monday. All right, you guys have a good night, and I'm going to see you all really soon. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button. Give us some likes and some hearts and all of the fun stuff. And I will see you all around the corner real soon. Have a great night, guys. And I always forget how to end these. There it is. It's the little X in the top corner.